Good evening and a very warm welcome to each and every one of you. A Silver Jubilee is a time for celebration, and I'm so happy that all of you are here with us this evening to celebrate along with us. It is hard to believe that 25 years have passed since Vivekalaya came into being. I think it was Einstein who, when asked to explain about relativity, said, 1 minute sitting on a hot stove will seem like an hour, while 1 hour with a lover will seem like a minute. Vivekalaya's 25 years seem like 25 months. We have not noticed the years go by. The journey has been fulfilling and interesting and sometimes challenging. This evening, I thought it would be fitting if I could share with you the identity that Vivekalaya has and what gives it her unique features. When we started in 1989, we decided to be a child-friendly school. So all rules were framed towards this goal. One of our earliest mottos was learning without crying. In the nursery, we created an environment where the transition from home to school would not be traumatic for our little ones. We said no to any form of physical punishment or verbal abuse. This at a time when corporal punishment was the way to discipline and enhance learning. We abolished homework in the nursery and primary classes, discouraged tuitions, and exams and assessments were not to be afraid of. We also made learning stress-free by using a multi-sensory approach, telling stories and songs. We firmly believe that fear retards the learning process. So we created a school where children love to come and who love their teachers and love being there. That is why our campus is always noisy and the children are always laughing. Vivekalaya's mission is to prepare students to be responsibly independent and effectively interdependent. We want to have at least 10 children pass out each year with very strong values and principles. These students will be the catalysts who will make a positive difference wherever they go. So inculcating values has also a very primary goal for Vivekalaya. To teach a value, one has to practice the value. So respect, honesty, trust are values that we live by. It was Emerson who said, the secret of education lies in respecting the pupil. We focused on inner discipline through mentoring, discussions, and dialogue, and the relationship between students, parents, teachers, and management became a joint venture that we all work towards to create a strong individual who will be an asset to our country. The jewel in Vivekalaya's crown is Akshayantra, our special education center. This is where students who have different learning needs are helped to pursue their studies. Since its inception, many students who otherwise may not have had the benefit of a regular schooling have been able to complete their board exams and go on to university. This is one department that we need to expand, as we are the only inclusive school in Coimbatore that has this special department, and there are many students who need this facility. If Vivekalaya is able to celebrate her Silver Jubilee today, this is because of the guidance and support of so many people, and I wish to thank them all. My salutations to the divine consciousness whose grace and blessings have made everything possible. Our celebration today has a special flavor thanks to the presence of Dr. Tharoor and Dr. Venkat Rangan. My sincere thanks to both of them for accepting our invitation and making this evening unforgettable. One needs two hands to clap. Miss Nalini, our secretary, was the other hand that helped to nurture Vivekalaya. Her guidance Her guidance and strength has helped the institution to grow. The teachers have benefited from the in-depth training that she brings to the curriculum. She is a source of constant support to me. Thank you, Nalini, for being an inspiration to all. Any institution needs a strong and dedicated principal at the helm, and Vivekalaya was very blessed to have Mrs. Surekha Nair as its principal. She has been the perfect bridge between parents, teachers, students, and the management. Her dignity and strength has helped us tide over many issues. Thank you, Surekha. My thanks also to Mr. Ravi Nair, her husband, for all his valuable advice. Our vice principals, Mrs. Shantapriya and Mrs. Vasuki, have taken on a lot of responsibility and smilingly helped us in organizing the office. My thanks to both of them. To all my family members and friends who have traveled from Bangalore, Chennai, Bombay and Trichy to be with us today, a very big thank you. Your presence has made this today very special and I'm very grateful. Mr. P.R., my sincere thanks. Your appreciation has been the icing on the cake. For all of you who supported us by placing advertisements in our souvenir, thank you so much for your contribution. A very special thanks to our friend Mr. Ramachandra Prasad, because of whom we have Dr. Tharoor and Rangan with us this evening. My thanks to all staff members, teaching, non-teaching and office staff who are very dedicated and sincere in their work. They help in creating an environment that helps the students to feel safe and nurtured, and they do all their jobs with such a smile. Thank you all. Our parents have been a source of constant appreciation and support, and having trusted us with their wards, they are always there with words of praise and suggestions. My thanks to all our parents. Our students are the reason for our existence, and they are our best advertisement. Their energy and enthusiasm affects us all. They add the noise and color and make us laugh. Thanks to all the past and present students, my good wishes to all of you for all success in all that you do. I love listening to the Raghu Dakshit project. Their blend of folk and rock, along with lyrics in Indian languages, has turned them into international stars. My gratitude to Mr. Raghu Dakshit for his generosity and for all the help his manager, Mr. Gaurav Vas, has extended in having them perform here this evening. I'm sure all of you will enjoy the music. So Vivekalaya starts on the next part of her journey, and I'm sure the journey is going to be even more challenging and interesting as we prepare for a future that is going to be highly advanced. Change is definitely going to happen, as change is the order of life. But Vivekalaya's vision of imparting quality education, integrating academics with values and spirituality will never change. We look forward to a future where we will be able to deliver all that we aspire, and with the grace and guidance of the Divine, I am confident that Vivekalaya will march on to a brighter future. My thanks to all of you for being here this evening, and I wish you all a wonderful evening.